Alright, I'm back. That was Big Sis calling me all the way back home in Georgia, telling me the good news, you heard me? But I miss my family so much. I'm ready to go back home to Georgia. Nigga homesick. Alright. Now back to what I was saying about the frequencies and shit. Now and the youth and everything. When we was youths like them, when we was young, our shit was weaponized too. For real, our shit was weaponized too, and our parents didn't even know it. See, I peep game. See, that's one thing about me that God blessed me with is the ability to peep shit. I got that eye. I ain't got that dent in the middle of my forehead for nothing. You see that dent? Right there with the pineal gland there? It's a perfect triangle. I ain't got that shit for no reason. That shit happened to me when I was 4. And ever since I cracked my skull open when I was 4. I tripped in the street, bust my head wide open and shit like that. And ever since that day, I don't know. Ever since that day, I started seeing shit like, I don't know, crazy shit, but I just started seeing the world for what it was. It was weird, you know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot with people who have brain injuries and shit like that. Like, it unlocks something. But anyways, back on topic. My generation, I was born 1990, March 28th. Early 90s babies. And 80s babies. Our music was weaponized too. And they used it. And our parents didn't know. That's what kills me about today. When the adults be talking shit about the youth. When y'all didn't even know. When the same thing happened to us. And the ones before us. Come on, bro. I'm a 90s baby. When they played 3-6 Mafia. Come on, man. 3-6 Mafia. Of course they gonna tell you they wasn't devil worshipping. They being sarcastic when it's right there in your face. 3-6 Mafia. Hypnotized Minds Records. Come on. It don't get no simpler than that. 3-6 Mafia. Hypnotized Mind Records. But then y'all gonna ask them, do y'all worship the devil? Of course they gonna say no, man. They told you they did, but you still asking the question like they gonna tell you when we just told you, bro. That's like me telling you, yeah, bro, I'm 30 years old. And then 10 seconds later, you like, damn, bro, you 30? I'm like, nah, man, I'm 25. Sarcastically. You know what I'm saying? Our shit was weaponized too. Frequencies. When they played 3-6 in the club, fights broke out instantly. When they played 8-Ball and MJG and Pastor Troy and Crime Mob and Waka Flocka and I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. All that shit. Fights broke out instantly. Shootouts. All that shit, man. Niggas go to the club to have fun. To dance with women. And end up shooting the club up. Because of the frequencies. You know what I'm saying? The frequencies, the environment. You know what I'm saying? What's the perfect place for chaos? A club. Because you got everybody who's beefing in that motherfucker. You got all the women that people want in that motherfucker. Because dudes fight over women. Dudes fight over beef. You got all that shit. And then all you need is the right frequency, the right music to set it off. And speaking of set it off, when they play Boosie, set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off. My clique, all dogs, and you gonna make us set it off. What happened in the club? I'm from Augusta, Georgia, man. Club Platinum. What happened in Club Platinum, y'all? Real talk. What happened in Club Platinum? Every time they play Pastor Troy, Boosie, 3-6 Mafia, Webby, and everything else. Fights, shootouts. When they start playing twerk songs and shit, what happened? Women get extra sexual. Frequencies. It happened to us, and it's happened to the youth now. And it happened to our parents back in the day. Back in the day, when our parents used to listen to the blues music, it gave them the blues. And then you mix alcohol in it, alcohol. You mix that in with the blues music. Your parents over here drunk, crying and shit. All emotional, don't know what the fuck going on. They been doing this shit. The day they came out with a radio, they been doing this shit, bro. Radio is short for radio waves. television programming. Television programming. They're telling lies to your vision and programming you. It happened to us, it's happened to the youth, and it happened to the generation before us. And it's sad because we haven't learned. We haven't peeped game. That's why we inside this cycle that keeps reincarnating. Frequencies is real, bro. 17,000 hertz. Only kids can hear it. Only kids can hear it. Only kids can be hypnotized by it. You feel me? It's time for y'all to get off this celebrity worship. Stop being fans. Fans is short for fanatic. Fanatic is borderline insanity. It all links together. Stop being fans. Stop celebrity worshiping. And pay attention. Tupac said this shit back in the day. Hold us accountable for the shit we say. Don't just bob your head to the beat, but listen. And tell me if that's some real shit that these people are rapping about. Listen. Hold us accountable and hold me accountable. That's what Tupac said. He also said, and if you get real people like me and Eazy-E and all those out of the rap game, the rap game gonna get watered down and it's gonna be full of bullshit. They got rid of them and it's watered down and bullshit. I'm gonna be real. Let's be real about the music, man. The music is starting to become trash and repetitive. It's becoming grotesque. Like, for real. No more content. From 1990 to 2020, motherfuckers are still rapping about trapping and guns and shit. That's all y'all can rap about? You ain't that talented, nigga. If that's all you can rap about, just guns and drugs and fucking bitches and getting money, you ain't that talented, nigga. Let's talk about some real shit. Let's talk about how shit is corrupt and fucked up. Let's talk about how these kids need to be saved. People don't make songs about Brenda had a baby no more. People don't make songs about fight the power. People don't make songs about that shit no more. From 1990 to 2020, all these rappers are still talking about is trapping and fucking hoes and all kind of shit. And the women rappers isn't excused either. From Lil' Kim to the Cardi B's now, all they talk about is pussy, 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 pay my bills, you can't fuck me unless you're getting money, and bitch, you a prostitute or some shit out here? So you got the niggas who's trapping and thugging, then you got the female rappers who's talking about prostitution and shit. And they talking about like, young girls, don't fuck with a man if he ain't gonna pay your bills. What kind of bullshit is that? You turning these young girls into prostitutes. You a grown ass woman. Why can't you pay your bills? We adults in this motherfucking world. Why can't you pay your own motherfucking bills? Why I gotta pay your bills to fuck with you? That's a prostitute. I don't pay for pussy, y'all. There ain't no simp. Women want simps nowadays. They don't want no real men. They want simps. They want a nigga that's gonna go broke for their ass. And y'all niggas is falling for that shit because y'all so lustful. A woman to give y'all some pussy and y'all to empty y'all pockets out for her. Y'all niggas is lustful. Y'all niggas is simps, bruh. Women need to make men start being men again, and men need to start making women be women again, bruh. The fuck you talking about, bruh? My daddy was born in 1955. I'm raised by OGs. There's gender roles to this shit. Men protect, provide. Women take care of the kids in the house and have your man back. You don't be out here selling pussy and you don't be out here thugging. You selling drugs to your own people and shit, killing them. But y'all got the nerve to talk about unite. Y'all got the nerve to talk shit about the youth. How you gonna talk shit about the youth when we was just like them? I hate when people get old and they forget how the fuck they was as kids. You was just like these kids out here. This shoot 'em up and bang bang and gang gang lifestyle ain't just begin in 2020, nigga. Nigga, I was gang banging in 2003? See my first shootout in 2006? The clubs used to get shot up. My cousins was born in the 80s. They seen shoot-ups and drive-bys and gang banging and shit like that. Gangs been out since the 60s. So how y'all gonna blame the youth for gang banging? And shoot them up and bang bang and trapping? How you gonna blame the youth when gangs and all that shit was here in 1960? How? How? Y'all just want somebody to blame besides y'all selves. Take accountable. I take accountable, yeah. I'm a 90s baby and I fucked up the youth. Because when I was growing up, these was young kids who looked up to me. Now these young kids that became 20-year-olds and 21-year-olds and doing the shit that they seen us did. That's why I go so hard with this shit. That's why I go so hard to preach this message. This is why I go so hard to help the youth. To undo the shit that I did. That I helped did. And if we had more men to do that shit, these young kids will be in line more. Y'all so scared to be black leaders. Y'all so scared to talk to the fucking youth. Y'all so the goddamn scary, bruh. Talk to these young kids. What the fuck you think they gonna kill you for talking to them? Bruh, I talk to young kids all fucking day when I'm out here in these streets. Riding around and shit. I drop game on them when I can. Some soak it up, some don't. But that's the gamble. At least I'm trying. You fail when you don't try. And goddamn it, we failing because we not trying. We leaving these kids to go astray. And y'all be like, where the fuck is the parents at? Some kids ain't got parents. I got plenty of homeboys who ain't had no mama or daddy who grew up in the fucking system. I got homeboys like that. Y'all, where the fuck is the parents at? Some kids don't have families. Some kids grew up in an orphanage, and when you hit 18, that orphanage kick you out on the street to fend for yourself. And if nobody gave you the knowledge or the guidance, then you trying to find out how to survive the best way you can. The only way you know how. And then you got these older cats who's like 40 and 50 and 60 who can reach out and tell these kids a better way, but y'all scared of these young kids. Y'all won't even do it. But y'all sit here and talk shit about them all fucking day. That shit get on my goddamn nerves, bro. Real talk. That shit get on my nerves, bro, because I was like Buddy on the block. The only difference is I had my daddy in my life who talked to me. I had OGs who talked to me. I had cousins who talked to me. Hey, look, cuz, you don't need to be out here doing that, bro. You so goddamn smart. You so talented. You don't need to be out here with us. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't set in. They plant the seed. And it didn't set in until I got old. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to be out here. I'm smart enough to woo. You plant the seed and you water it, man. These kids are astray because the parents are astray. And not just the parents, but the adults. When I was a kid, bro, my mama used to tell me it took a village to raise a kid. It took a village to raise these kids. Now, you'll get killed trying to tell somebody what they child out here doing. And you just looking out for them. Somebody will cuss you out for don't try to tell me how to raise my kids or what my kids doing. I know my You need to shut the fuck up because obviously you don't know. I just seen this little nigga on the block trying to re-up. Obviously you don't know what the fuck your kid doing. The parents and the adults are lost. So the kids are lost. Stop blaming the youth and start taking self-accountability with y'all old asses. Real talk. Start showing these kids a better way. Start talking to these kids. Start talking to them. Talking goes a long way. Don't yell at them. Don't call them names. Don't call them stupid, dumb, idiot, or nothing. Don't call them names and don't yell at them. Talk to them. Kids respond better when you talk to them. But when you start calling them names and shit like that, you belittling them. You lowering their self-esteem when their self-esteem is already low. You gotta uplift. Not down nobody. Uplift. That's what's wrong with the black community. We don't uplift. But we got the nerve to be out here and scream unity and want to march and shit when somebody else fuck over us. When we've been fucking over ourselves, how you gonna want the world to respect us when we don't even respect our damn self? At first, I used to get mad about when they bring up black on black crime and all that shit, but now I understand. How you gonna want respect when we don't respect ourselves? That's facts. That's like a woman calling herself a bitch every day. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm the baddest bitch. But you demand a man to call you a queen when you was just disrespecting your motherfucking self. If you a queen, call yourself a queen. I'm the baddest queen. Say that. Uplift your motherfucking self, so you can uplift others. Y'all want to unite, right? Y'all want to do this shit, right? Huh? Y'all want to get out this matrix. Y'all want to break these chains. Y'all want to be free. Y'all want to do all this shit. Y'all want respect. Y'all want equality. Well, that shit begins with us. Once we start respecting ourselves, the world will respect us, because they ain't gonna have no choice. Stop downgrading these youth. Stop downgrading these kids, man. That shit's sad, and y'all know better. Because we was like them. I don't know about y'all, but we was like them. I know I was. I gangbang. I was on the block. I trapped. I did all that shit. I did pretty much everything that you could fucking think about. I ain't about to incriminate myself on camera and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I done did all that shit, bro. So that's why I understand these kids. I know most of them are in pain. They suffering inside. They crying out for help. And y'all calling them idiots. When kids want attention, they act out. The reason why these kids are acting out is because y'all not paying them no attention. Something's going on with them and they don't know what it is, and it's driving them crazy. And this is facts. You need to check yourself, because a wise man was once a young fool. So if you wasn't no young fool, then how can you be a wise man? You ain't as smart as you thought you was, huh? Y'all did all that hashtagging. Save these children. Save these children. Save the kids. Let me tell you something. Saving the kids go beyond kidnapping. Saving the kids go beyond organ harvesting. What kind of kids do you think they're taking? They're taking the orphans. They're taking the kids who don't have no parents or guidance. They're taking the kids that don't nobody care about. They taking the kids who don't have nothing. Have y'all noticed that there's no homeless people like that no more? They're taking them too. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Y'all talking about save the kids and shit like that. Well, start saving their ass. Get out here and start talking to them. Find out what they need. Find out how you can help. Get off your ass, man. And do something. Stop marching, stop praying, and do something. Do something. That's why people are like, I'm gonna pray for you. Don't pray for me. Help me do something. Because prayer without actions is nothing. Faith without actions is nothing. But, man, that's all I had to touch on, man. I kind of strayed away from the frequencies and shit like that, but I had to put this shit in perspective, bro, because y'all adults is killing me. Y'all adults is killing me, man. Y'all are. Y'all don't care about these kids, and it's sad. It's fucking sad. But y'all want somebody to care for your kids. I guarantee you want somebody to care for your kids, though. It don't matter until it's your kid. It don't matter until it's your kid. We start now to keep it from being your kid. Because once they take all these kids who's orphans and shit like that, once they take all of them, who are they coming for next? Your kids. My kid. My nigga. My niggas. Nagas, whatever the fuck y'all want to call yourselves today. Hebrews, Israelites, Kemits, Moors, Muslims, whatever the fuck title term y'all want to put yourself on. We need to fucking unite. Stop beefing over petty bullshit. Save these motherfucking kids, man. Save these kids. I'm doing the best I can, but one man can't change the world, man. As it take a village to raise these kids, it take a village to change the world. Man, y'all do something.